Hey Taurus, what's good Taurus? TT here with a channeled message for all of my Taurians. If you guys are new, welcome to our love nest. And if you are returning, welcome back you guys. Before we get into the channeled message, we're going to get some confirmations for whoever this message is for. So just in case you don't resonate with the overall channel message, I feel guided today to do something that I've done before, which is to get the current energy and give you any advice, any guidance or advice in regards to that situation. So if you're here for it, let's go ahead and roll the dice and see what is the overall energy, what's going on in Taurus energy at this time. Okay, let's see. Spirit, what is the overall energy? Ancestors, angels, and spirit guides. Thank you for allowing me to channel messages for Taurus. Why can't I talk? All right, this always happens for a reason. So there could be some communication barrier blockages that are going on during this time. And Spirit is utilizing me as a vessel to confirm that for whoever may be feeling like, tongue tied at times or lack of communication in a situation. There could be a lisp involved as well, because I do feel like my tongue kind of doing something weird. But only take what resonates, okay, you guys? All right, let's see. So this one wants to come out. So there is some type of crying here. All right, confirmations. There is something going on where either this is a breakup, or someone is getting fired from a job. That's what I heard. Very random energy. Somebody was extremely greedy and they kicked you to the curb. So someone could have broke up with you, kind of like left you on red, hung you out to dry, was not really giving you any attention or paying attention to, like, giving you a shot. This is revolved around giving you a shot, allowing you to be on their team. Okay, so there is some energy of regret, and then feeling as if left high and dry, left to hang and dry. And we still have like a sport. So something could be a sport to someone. Someone could be a basketball, football player. I'm also picking up soccer. It doesn't have to be those particular sports, but something has been like a sport to someone in a situation where it's like getting someone to be obsessed over them or getting someone to be sad whether or not this person chooses them is kind of how they bury people or how they kind of like body people. I'm picking up an energy where someone uses a person's desire. They like to get them hooked on them. They like to get them obsessing over them. And then after that is done, then they kind of push them off to the side and then shoot their shot at somebody else. So someone is a serial dater. That's what I'm picking up on. A serial dater or someone that likes to date people. For sport. Okay. I'm also picking up on someone that likes multiple options. They like to feel as if they can kind of like bounce in between, bounce when she walk. Yeah, so someone likes to see something shiny. When they see something shiny, they want to go after it. It's a turn on for this person. They like to see, I don't know why I'm seeing AI simulation. So this could be significant in regards to kind of like practicing. Someone likes to practice here on shooting their shot, how to date someone. They may practice on different pickup lines. Someone's trying to perfect being a Riz or a charismatic person. So they may practice as a sport with people by saying certain things like, oh, you let me wear that shirt, or, oh, you're going to let me dig your back in. There's all these different words that are coming up on this whiteboard, right? So Spirit is letting me know like they're reading someone's text messages back and forth to each other, and then they want to know, it's all about getting to the soft side of a person, getting to the side of a person where they they're emotional. It's like wanting to get to their innocence, wanting to get to their side of them that is extremely vulnerable or gullible. So someone likes to play with people, get them all emotionally invested in them, and then they pack up and leave and drop them like a bad habit. Okay, this is someone's entire objective here. I'm also seeing someone leave and take a lot of stuff with them, and then whatever that they take from you, they go and give it to somebody else. Okay, so this is energy harvesting as well for all of my spiritual people out there. Siphoning someone else's emotional energy and then going to go date someone else is a cipher. Okay, so someone does that type of, I'm gonna take what you gave me and I'm about to flip it. So someone does flipping. Someone's also like really into like gambling, okay, with love, playing around with games when it comes to love and things like that. So it's like, yeah, I may have lost that one, but I can get something else right back, because I feel like there's always that one person that'll always entertain this energy. Okay. However, I do feel like someone needs to kind of shoot their shot before they kick someone to the curb, so they can make sure that they have somewhere to go in the event that that person finds out that they are being sneaky and talking to other people. They find this very comical, just so you know. They find this very hilarious, that you can kind of sense this about them. So you could have told somebody this already, like, I know what you're up to with this shirt energy here. It's the same old shit that you are aware of or you're accustomed to. That's what I'm picking up on. That's what I'm tapped into. All right, so let's see. So if you're dealing with any type of situation like that and you're seeking advice or guidance in regards to that situation, we're going to see what your spiritual team, what their advice is to you in regards to this type of player. All right, so we have drama here. So someone plans on using you as a way to get out of like falling in a hole, falling in a ditch, to get themselves out of a bad situation. With this Leo energy here, someone has to feel as if they got you caught up on a hook. Yeah, like not. In order for them to feel confident in juggling you and somebody else. Does someone want to kick someone to the curb? Absolutely. I do see that. However, they got to talk to you, see where your head at. All right. They have to, I don't feel like this person is necessary. Yeah, they could be flirting. Or they could be telling you, like, I'm trying to move this place. I'm trying to move this place. I'm trying to make some moves. I'm trying to relocate. All of that is this person's objective to get you caught up in a particular situation. So your spiritual team is saying that this is lust driven and they want you to be cautious. All right. In regards to befriending someone that is looking to break up with one person to get with you, out of like trying to convince you that they've always desired you all along, but they just have to tie up some loose ends. So there's someone that wants to tie up some loose ends, and they want you to they need to know that you're going to be able to let them in. All right. Because why would they give up their situationship or whatever they currently have because they feel magnetically drawn to you, only for you to be like, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't say you can like move in. Someone wants to move in with you. All right. So spirit is telling you to be very aware of someone jumping ship to ride your coattail, only for you to become the next person on their line or the next person in their game or their web of obsessive lovers or obsessive partners. It's making me feel like that movie with Kelly Rowland. This could be someone that's artistic, charismatic, but they have a thing about, they stir up emotions in people and then they try to conquer them. And when they're unable to conquer them, it does like a ego hit to them. So instead of coming in hot and ready and just directly coming towards you, they have to watch other people and study other people that attempt to talk to you to kind of see like, okay, what are your rejection techniques? How do you pay attention? Someone could be also observing you in the store as well, like as you go through the aisles and things like that. Kind of just getting a feel for who you are as the individual, because this person, they're like, I'll be whatever you want me to be. If you want me to be you want me to be this person, I'll be that person today. You want me to be somebody else, I'll be somebody else today. Because someone is pretty much trying to tell you that they're willing to do whatever it takes to have somebody like you. And that's why I was hearing that song. I ain't never had nobody show me all the things that you didn't show me in a special way. And I believe it. So I ain't never had nobody do me like you. So someone's trying to bow wow you, but they're little bow wow. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. So when you start standing on principles and you start to really set up boundaries, that is like a red flag to this person. So your spiritual team wants you to know that this is someone that will push your boundaries. This is someone that will find another way to kind of like charismatically change the topic. Get you to fold on your principles or your values, because you feel, by making you feel like you're the pinnacle of success. You're the person they've always wanted, sweet nothings. So it's like your spiritual team is saying, have that person put their money where their mouth is. Sex is great. Intimacy is, lust is great. All that is cool. But there's a lot of red flags here with caution. And you spiritually know it. Your spiritual team is letting you know. Look at that. Someone's an opportunist. You got something good coming into your life. And so you do have a lot of people that can kind of smell that on you. And if you, so yeah, they're going to be secretly preying on you, observing you. They're in hunter predatorial energy. Oh, I am picking up a very significant relationship dynamic. Okay. Let me explain to you this relationship dynamic. So there's a situation where someone feels as if y'all broke up. Okay. They invested in a relationship with somebody else. Okay. It's hard for them to let go or get rid of this person. There could be children involved. All right. But whatever happened between the both of you, you better find your love. I better find your heart. So t-shirt makes me think of like childhood. Okay. It makes me think of Love and Basketball. So y'all remember in the movie Love and Basketball, they met when they were like really young and stuff like that. And there could have been things that happened between the both of you that caused you both to cry. Okay, so you hurt this person hurt you. There are things that happened as far as juggling, cheating, and stuff like that. And with this, someone was kicked to the curb. Okay, in this dynamic that I'm picking up on, someone was kicked to the curb. And pretty much there's been a long distance or a long period of years. It could be 5 years or more. You guys haven't talked. You guys haven't spoke since then. Okay. However, you guys have created lives separate from this. So someone is watching you secretly. Okay. And they're ready to shoot their shot and speak to you. They see this as an opportunity to finally come and say, hey, listen, I've been wanting to talk to you. I haven't talked to you in a long time. Okay. So someone wants to know, like, if you're still mad at them or if you still have any type of resentment towards them since the last time you guys spoke, because they feel like this is an opportunity for you guys to heal. Okay, they've been doing some soul searching. Are they attracted to you? Yes. Do they have a history of being some type of cheater? I am seeing that. Okay. You got history with this person. This relationship dynamic that I'm describing that just came through, you have history with this person. I feel like this person wants to be your friend, and they feel like having a relationship with you, despite you guys being together, it's like giving me that Emmett and Keisha energy, you know, where it's like, I want to see you do good even if we're not together. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So I'm seeing there's a third party person that doesn't really care for you having a relationship with someone that you grew up with or someone that you've known since you were younger. This third party person feels very triggered by the idea of you guys being friends or something like that. So when I see this call, when I see someone's going to call you. So someone's going to call you. This could be from an unknown number. All right. I'm seeing someone say like, fuck it. Fuck it. At this point, I'm just going to shoot my shot. The worst thing that can happen is I fall flat on my face, but they're hoping that there's a window of opportunity. There's a window of hope. Okay. And that you still have some type of love for them. Now, there's some drama here because I do feel like with this situation, you may feel as if this person is only wanting you for like to improve their life. Okay, that's what I'm seeing here. You may feel like this person, as like there's levels to this, there's orders to this. Like this person is skipping steps of development or spirituality, and they're trying to avoid. Okay, I'm seeing you see that. Like this person is going through some soul searching energy. They're combating their own lustful desires and trying to tame that inside of them. Okay. This person feels as if they haven't really felt ambitious lately. Something's been feeling really off. They're really disappointed in all the efforts that they've put in to try to build a life for themselves or build some type of business. It has only gone to shit, is what they're pretty much saying. For some of you, I'm seeing that you've known this person since you were young. Okay. Back in your hoods, your cities, or whatever. For others of you, I'm seeing that you may have worn this person's shirt. They may have worn your shirt, which means y'all may have bedded each other. Okay, I'm seeing bedside. So take that how it resonates. Your spiritual advice is very clear when it comes to the situation, no matter the relationship dynamic. They're pretty much telling you to, if anyone comes towards you with some type of drama in their own situation, would you rush and jump into a relationship or a connection with them? Should you? No, right? Because with the Hermit energy here is saying whatever they need to work on as far as their ex-relationship issues, as far as whatever it is they're juggling or tempering, those are things that even you couldn't solve. No one else could solve those things for you. So it's like, why would you try to solve it for them? Which would go back to your enabling type of energy. Some of you guys have enabling traits. Okay. And so you're the person that people go to when they need healing. Something about your energy feels like home. It feels like safety. It feels like the place that you go when you want to make some things right. So I'm seeing a trail of tears. So someone wants to call you and they're going to tell you that they don't talk to someone or they're separated from someone, and they are telepathically communicating to you, either to your family. Okay, they may be talking to your family or talking to their family about them wanting to reach out to you. But they are aware that they have to tell you about the drama or the baggage that they have with someone else. So take with that information what you will. You have free will in this situation. But we're going to get into the channel message from Spirit for the overall Taurus collective. So if you're not familiar, as the channel is always growing, on what the channel message is, this is wisdom and guidance in regards to love, finances, career, all areas of your life through the oracles. And we're going to channel whatever your spiritual team, okay, divine source, angels, ancestors, whatever comes through in regards to, earthly matters, right? Spirit, what's your channel message? All right. Channel message in love for Taurus. Like I said, I'm picking up love and finance, okay? So things could be a little bit tricky because your finances could be tied up with someone somewhere you used to live. Okay, this could have been like evictions. You could be living with someone. Y'all could be severing ties. So that also brings up, energy as far as finances. But for a lot of you, this could have been a work and pleasure type of dynamic at some point that went wrong. Spirit, what's your channel message to Taurus? Channel message for Taurus, Spirit. So we have victim mentality. We have endings in diet. So someone is done making excuses for themselves and the circumstances of their life. They are genuinely changing. So if you've been wanting to know, like, is someone really putting in the work? Are they really changing ancestral patterns and things like that? 110%. That is a strong yes. Okay. I feel like this person is eating better. This person is becoming extremely aware of where their codependency stems from. Something in them is activating or becoming extremely heightened during this time. And it feels like it has something to do with remembering their history, remembering their ancestors, remembering the patterns, doing a lot of shadow work. Okay, I feel like as if someone has been really focusing on how they got to point A and point B. What caused this? What triggered them to go down this particular path? How did they find themselves? They could have been locked up as well, because I am picking up energy of having to be in and out of jail, like having a lot of time wasted, okay, their youth taken from them. So in how they're choosing to come at this situation, they're no longer trying to blame the rest of the world for what has become of them. This is someone that is taking initiative. Like, if I want to change my life, I got to start eating better, doing better. I can't blame my mother, father, brother, sister for the status of my condition right now. This is all me. So someone is looking at their life like, this is all me. I got myself here. And look at that. We have skull endings. So you could consider this person like a twin flame energy to you. There's a lot of wisdom here that this person needs their energy for. So I understand that this may be a connection where this person has hurt you, right? You do play a role in this person's redemption. On their journey towards redemption, they've hurt a lot of people. Okay, they could have come from a womanizing type of lifestyle, because we have masculine and feminine energy here. I'm also seeing like someone no longer engage in like pornography, different things that really cause them to kind of take a certain path. They're not trying to trigger that anymore inside of them. So it's like all their exes is returning back. People they've slept with is like coming back at once. People that they've had mirrors with, you know what I mean? Like mirror reaction or connections with, they're all coming back. So you have this person that is kind of facing the mirror. They're having this extreme epiphany, but deeper than an epiphany, they're at the phase of their development where they're either celibate, they're taking some time to themselves, but they're starting to have flashbacks. So all of the relationships that they've ever encountered thus far on their journey has been seeping and coming up to their awareness. They're like, oh, fuck. that person too. Oh yeah, that person too. And so the stories or the dreams about these connections are coming up, and they're having to go through pretty much, how do I describe it? It's not a wake up call. It's not an epiphany. It's a reckoning. They're having a reckoning at this phase in their journey. And I feel as if they lost you once before. They think they can do it again, but they don't want to. So instead of coming towards you in a way where they're just going to waste your time and tell you that I miss you, they want to do it right this time. They want to get it right this time. They feel like they need to be different. They need to be healthier. They need to be in a state of a certain vibration, because this person feels as if you have raised your vibration. So you've inspired this person to grow. You've inspired this person to ascend and elevate, and it's because of your commitment and your dedication to breaking these patterns, these ancestral patterns. So when you were heartbroken by your twin or your soulmate or whoever this person is to you, it triggered something inside of you that forced some type of ascension. As painful as it was, you got to a certain level of development, right? Through your change and your foreseeable change, through your growth, your prosperity, whatever it is, your dedication has pretty much forced this person to look at themselves in the mirror and see things about themselves and the things that they've done to other people that they did not want to face. They did not want to face this reality check here. So I feel like first they started off as close friends. Now you turn into my everything. I feel as if this person, they started out by making these small changes, by eating better, abstaining. You start off with the physical changes, right? And then then you progress, and you no longer want to engage in certain rhetoric, conversations. You start to really dive, and then you go deeper and you start to dive into the subconscious mind of your ancestors. How did your father feel about this topic, that topic? So the more this person has been diving into the patterns and the topics in regards to relationship and how those dynamics work, it's brought up a lot of unresolved issues that they too possessed in regards to their inner child wounds. But it's only through those conversations. It's not necessarily you, but it's through the conversations. This person has been consuming something. What has this person been consuming, Spirit? What has this person been consuming? 3 of Swords. Oh, guilt. So this person either hit some type of rock bottom. They've been feeling the pain. Okay, something about the pain is forcing some type of change. Okay. There's something about some type of pain that is forcing change. We have the Lovers, Temperance, the 4 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. You are at a certain vibration where you're ready to receive a high vibrational connection. That's what the cards are telling me. So your spiritual team has pretty much, like the divine has pretty much encouraged you to let these people go. Let these fragments go. They're not on your level. They're not on your vibration. And to stay stagnant would pretty much delay. Okay. You staying stagnant would cause every last single person that has felt hurt or that is experiencing this deep emotion of hurt, the moment that you go back, the moment that you revert back to, okay, well, they're working on themselves, let's be together, it's going to undo all of it, and the cycle will repeat itself. So think of it like winding up something. You know what I mean? If you winding up something and you stop mid wind and then it just starts to automatically unravel, you're going to unravel it before it's time. So the finale can't even happen because before the complete cycle ends, they feel the pain, they come back towards you, okay, to heal the energy, tell you the truth, work things out, and then you're back at ground zero in the next 6 months, 6 to 7 months. Before the next retrograde, you've missed out on an opportunity at a high vibrational relationship, and this person somehow convinces you to get back into a pattern with them of winding you up, getting you so excited and hopeful that they are making complete changes that they're going to continuously make every single day. So these are people that are promising you that I may not be perfect now, but every single day, if we could just get back together and stop this pain, I promise that every single day would be better. It would be a better day tomorrow. So you're betting on tomorrow never coming, pretty much, which means you guys, again, have been spiritually called to ascend, have a close relationship with God, become celibate, do all this spiritual work on yourself, remain devoted to your spiritual journey and your calling, just for you to be right on the precipice of receiving all your blessings and someone convincing you that the pain that they're feeling is too much to bear. These are the games, okay? These are the strategies that have been pulled time and time again. But like any pattern, it's difficult to see when you are you're being led straight into the same cycle. So I'm seeing here that you broke a pattern, you broke an ancestral pattern, but like every door, you've walked out of the door, you said you're done, you've been healing, okay, but this person pulls on your heartstrings, okay? They pull on your heartstrings. How do they pull on Taurus's heartstring? The Chariot, injustice. You don't want to see them get in trouble. You don't want to see them. So they pull on your heartstring by, for one, oh snap, my light went out. Okay. Hold on. So now my light acting stupid. Okay, so they pull on your heartstring by convincing you that they're ready to do the right thing. I'm going to do better. I'm going to stay out of trouble. I'm going to do right by you. So when that karma hits their ass, now all of a sudden you're not that bitch anymore. You're not that mean person anymore. You're not that tyrant that they were accusing you of. Everything that they were accusing you of, victimizing themselves, you're no longer that person. Because they have been spiritually made aware that they can no longer siphon your energy. They can no longer play with your emotions. They can no longer drain you emotionally. Because if you have someone's heart, you have them. You understand? And these people understand that. If they don't have your heart and you don't still care, or you stop talking and you're no longer caring to talk, you're no longer caring to see what's going on with them, then they understand that you really have healed. You really have healed, and whatever is left is for them to work on themselves. but they don't really want to do the work, right? They don't really want to sit there and feel this pain. They don't want to go through the memories. They don't want to be reminded of that they're the problem. That's not the way they remember it. It's not the way they want to remember it. Okay? So it's like, instead of doing the work on themselves, I surrender. Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. This is the time of the year or the time of the season where you're going to see people that had all of these standards and that were, I'm not doing this, you can't get me to do that, and I'm not wavering. I don't care if I hurt you. I don't care what I said. And they break your heart. And then you pick yourself up and you build a relationship with God and you start working on yourself. And then when you're no longer desiring them back, now they're ready to work on the very thing that you asked them to work on. Some of you guys, all you asked them to do was like, let's eat better. Let's live better. Let's make better, healthier choices. And they felt like you were controlling them. You could have said, let's quit drinking. Let's quit smoking. Let's make goals. Whatever it is, they lack the capacity to see it as a healthier option because, again, no matter how much you love them, the issues that they have stem from their inner child wounds. So they don't have a relationship with God. Their relationship with God is flaky. But here you are making God your sole provider. The tower hits, and then they start to evaluate their decisions. And now they have to find a way to make you lower your self-esteem and to hurt you. They're wishing that if it's not them that'll get you, at least one of your exes or somebody will find you and hurt you good enough to the point where you'll see that you're not on that high horse as much as you thought you were. And having them as an option or a rebound is not as bad as you were making it seem. This is how you shoot a bird out the sky. And why would anyone even want to shoot a bird out of the sky? It has everything to do with the misery. And Spirit is also showing me that it's not even just about your romantic partners. You're missing the point. It's also the way in which you have relationships with friends and family. All of those things matter here. Because when you say you're not going to do something and you do it anyway, they don't believe you. So it's a surprise. Like, oh shit, you said yes. I wasn't expecting. This is like pretty much saying I wasn't expecting you to say yes, or I wasn't expecting you to forgive me. You could have forgave a lot of people that have hurt you for the sake of you. You know what I mean? And then you pretty much taking the high road. It leaves space in your heart again for people to come in and hurt you. Because you have that type of earth angel type of love, right? When you hurt and you forgive people, you ascend, right? When people hurt you and you forgive them, you ascend. That's that earth angel Christ consciousness. Your relationship with God is always a depiction of your trials and your tribulations. So when you're no longer available to be hurt, then it's like, I can't blame you anymore. I can't say that you were my problem because you've outgrown me. So you've outgrown people time and time again. And so they understand on some soul level that the only thing that happens now is either they get you to put your defenses down so they can hurt you again, or you'll be able to catch on to it and you'll put up better boundaries. Like, no, I've been there, done that. No, that's cool. So you have to start asking yourself, what hurts you the most? A lot of you is different. Okay, because I'm seeing here that the only way that this works The only way that this works is when they get you to betray yourself. No pain hurts more than self-betrayal. When you make a proclamation to yourself and then you renege on it, or you go back on it, that's how to get you to blame yourself. That's how to get you to become a victim again. Because you're like, I'm stupid. I should have known better. I should have seen this coming a mile away. What was I thinking? You know what I mean? That is the agenda of these experiences, these levels of vibrations. Because you remember the moment in which you contemplated if you should let something happen or not. You contemplated if it was a good idea, if it was healthy, if it was the right thing to do. And the Eight of Pentacles, so now you're really victimizing yourself because you feel like you should have known better. You should have just went to work. You should have just focused, and now you got shoulda, coulda, woulda. And anytime you got shoulda, coulda, woulda on your mouth, that is you betraying yourself. So now you got to accept that you've been betrayed. Accept that you are reaping the consequences of this Tower moment. And this comes up with any relationships that you said that you weren't going to involve yourself with, any past, present, or future. Okay, this can always, like I said, these are timeless readings. So it may not resonate with you now, but the wisdom that Spirit is giving you is that the only way you descend into a vibration where you feel as if you have been victimized is when you regret making decisions that put you in a position where you experience something you didn't want to experience. Now, there is a flip side to that, and that's the path of the victor, right? The victor understands that they are going to constantly find themselves in these types of situations because they're in a third order realm. Okay, they're in a 3D dimension. So when they experience these experiences of abrupt endings, betrayals, loss of money, loss of work, the victor understands that it serves them no purpose to focus on what they've lost or how they've had to recoup or how they've been hurt. It only benefits them to take from that situation what they've learned and to apply it and heal it, even if it means that they're healing for other people too. That is the path of the victor. That is the Christ consciousness path. I'm aware that this insecurity doesn't belong to me, right? But as the victor, I transmute this energy and I give it a purpose that doesn't deplete me, but rather revitalizes me, regenerates me. And through this process of regeneration and transmutation, you are aware that you're not just healing for yourself, but fragments that were lost in those that could not do it for themselves. Something happens subconsciously because you're a part of that code. You're a part of that tree, that lineage. So your ancestral work that you do, your patterns that you break, the things that you work on, you no longer seek the validation. We're talking about all these V's here. You no longer seek the validation of I did this for my family and ancestral patterns. You understand you've accepted the responsibility. You've accepted that crown because you possess the capacity to process way more of a percentage of both sides of your brain rather than just being completely reliant on one part. So when someone comes to you and they feel bad, right? And they're starting to do things like, I can't really tell you what I did, but I want to bring an end to this feud. I want to bring an end to this situation because I understand it's wrong. And then they come in because they're ready to eat better, live better, do better. This is a observational situation. So imagine yourself going to the doctor. As many times as your doctor tell you, do not engage in certain activities or do certain things because it affects your health. If every doctor walked around like, I told you so, I told you so, I told you so, here you are again, no one would ever go to the doctor. Nobody already wants to go to the doctor. So in your role or your position of ascension that you are currently facilitating, think of yourself like the doctor. All right. You have to compartmentalize and love detached in order to facilitate anybody, whether it's family or romantic or platonic or whatever, without taking things personal all the time. It's only when you feel as if you are ill prepared for these experiences that you get hurt. All right? That you get hurt. Because I feel like you already are aware of something here. You are already aware of some type of plot. You're already aware. The truth has already been revealed to you. You know what's coming. Okay. But just because other people perceive you to be naive doesn't mean that you have to run away from every situation where a person is lying to you. A lie is a lie. A lie is a lie. I mean, so what? They lie. It's almost like spirit is trying to teach you in this season of your life how not to be so emotionally triggered when somebody lies to you. Children lie. Okay? The Page of Cups in reverse will lie. Fear causes people to lie. Not being able to get what they want causes people to lie. If they lie, they lie. A lie is a lie and a lie is a lie. It just is what it is. You think a parent's going to sit there and get all emotionally invested because their kid is lying about something that you already know that they did? You know what I mean? Because you understand the truth will always come out eventually. You understand that the truth is never too far away. So even when you don't know the details, it's going to come to you anyway. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. Hurt people are trying to hurt you in this season of your life. Fragmented people are trying to find a way to get to something that means something to you, because they all feel as if you are so emotionally detached and so set in your ways to the point where the only way to hurt you is to find someone. Like some of y'all, it's your own kids. Others of you, it's people that you love. Because sharing that emotional trauma with other people, as sick as it is something that people can't help but to try to strategically use when they want what they want so bad. When they want what they want so bad, they will literally utilize children. They will lie to children. They will plant seeds in the minds of children. They will say certain things to have those children look at you differently. They will do a lot of things to have that child be like, oh, I want this person. I want this person. Those are tools that are often utilized to keep people on a certain karmic wheel. And so all you could do is trust that you sticking up for yourself regardless, and being honest with yourself and what you know you can and cannot take, that one day when they're older, they'll understand. That's all you could do, because these people ain't gonna stop. Which would require you to have faith, right? Because this is all a test. They feel as if they lost something, so they feel like they want to come towards you and see how they can make you lose something. They were grieving some type of loss in their plan, in their strategies. And so as a way to deal with that discomfort of their own paltry efforts, okay, in their choices to deal with that sorrow, is to come in and swap it with you. Now we're all in the same boat. Now we're all family again. Now we're all friends again. Now we're all lovers again. You get how that works? That's the path of this Christ consciousness that you're currently embarking on, because you're breaking ancestral patterns. You're breaking old contracts, but these people don't want to feel as if they can never be on the same level as you. Yeah. So they have to come in and try to deceive you. Spirit couldn't lay that out no better. No better. Misery loves company. So it's just like, be ready. Okay, someone could be paid to do this as well. And this goes out to all my antisocial people, where y'all try to be, keep to yourselves and stay away from all these types of experiences. You got to keep your feet moving. I've been walking. You got to keep your feet moving. When you stay stagnant, that's when it hones in on you. When you keep your feet moving, is you understand that, listen, at this point, you can lie to them too. You understand? Because you have to maneuver in a way where you have to stop caring like that. This is a test. All right. If you still feel like, well, I don't want to lie, or I don't want to say that, then you don't get it. And I'm not talking to you. But for those of you that understand, you don't owe anyone an explanation. But these people want to convince you that you do owe them an explanation. Eventually, you will tell them something of value. Eventually, sticking around long enough will work in their favor. These are crooks, schemers, plotters, stealers, thieves. But the only way to get close to you is not by going around and protesting and trying to get people to believe the way they believe or think the way they think, because you are already isolated and you already don't give a fuck. They have to find another way in. And it's through offering you something that they feel you've been dying to have forever, which is love. To genuinely feel like people love you, to feel like you can stop losing things and having negative experiences. But it's also the one where you will also get hurt. No one ever got better results by walking away from their spiritual journey. And that's just the truth. No one. Their life didn't improve. They got better at hiding that their life improved, but the broken heart is still there. This is to get you to hurt you. I need you to hurt yourself. And that will distort your perception. But every time they hurt you, guess what happens? You level up. All right. That's what Spirit is saying. I look forward to seeing what's coming out in the teacher's lounge, because this is telling me that a lot of y'all, these experiences have only allowed you to level up in your life, boss up, and ascend. It's through the pain. So another ascension is coming. Another initiation is coming. You're about to boss up and reach a whole nother dimension. And like all these fragments that come towards you, it's like a simulation. It's a video game. So we have your closing message is sever vows of poverty. I'm telling you, this is what it is. Y'all are leaving behind these patterns. You're ascending like a phoenix rising. Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. I'm telling you, you have been released from some type of vow of poverty. I'm going to read that again for the people in the back. It says, "Dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made consciously or unconsciously in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time." So that means everyone, like I said, that has been connected to you ancestrally, your family, in this lifetime and in every dimension, is free. It's free as you ascend. They are free from that lack mentality. So when those chains are released off of them, when those bonds are released, you've helped them get out of jail. You've literally, you're the liberator of your family. Bottom of the deck, you have successful funding. Watch what I tell you. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to help you. Samote it be. I just wanted you to encourage you on your way out the door. Because this is what's coming for you. Great rewards are coming for you. Which is why at the bottom of the deck again, you have positivity, faith, and optimism. This is what got you here. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. Taurus, I love you guys, and I will see you on the other side. Bye-bye.